Hello again, good to see you. Welcome back. There's a funny thing, people often ask me when I'm out and I meet readers, how do you manage to fill a magazine every month, they say. And I have to say, well, filling it is not a problem because there's always something going on. Dangerous goods never sleep, I say. And so quite often it takes a while for me to get around to finding space in an issue to put something I really wanted to talk about. And so, for instance, the VCA Dangerous Goods Seminar in Daventry, which is the UK's main source of regulatory update information for DGSAs and trainers. That took place early in June, and it was only in the September issue that I managed to get round to doing the first part of our report from there. The second part's in the October issue. And so it was only when I got back to looking up my notes, writing them up, I remembered Kevin Doherty had done a very good presentation there on the subject of packaging. Now, for those of you who know him, Kevin is Director of Operations for HCB Containers, and they are one of the UK's main suppliers of cardboard combination packaging. What he had to say was basically that, well, the first thing he said was you can take somebody off the street. Here we are in the park. I could take anybody walking a dog here, and in 3 days' time they could be packaging dangerous goods for shipment by air. But it's more complicated than that. And one of the things he was stressing was that the type approval for combination packaging is for the combination. It's not just for the outer. You can't take the outer of a 4GV and do anything you like with it just because it's approved for dangerous goods. It's got to be built in the same way as it was tested. So with the same inners, you may be able to get away with slightly smaller inners, or maybe leave one out altogether and pack the space with something. And it's got to be taped closed in the same way as it was when it was tested. Now, this is something that crops up time and time again, that packages aren't put together properly. It's one of those things like fire extinguishers on trucks. Why? What's the issue here? What are trainers not persuading the trained to be doing? I don't know. But there are tools available. And one of the things that Kevin was talking about was the practice that HCB Containers is doing now of putting a QR code on all its combinations packagings. So all you have to do is scan the QR code and it'll take you to a page where you can find the assembly instructions, you can find the closure instructions, and you can make sure that you put that box together in the way it was tested and in the way it stands a chance of getting to the other end of the consignment chain in one piece without falling apart. And that is one good thing from digitisation. And I think it's something that all packaging manufacturers should take note of. And I look forward to seeing it on their packages too. So that's it from me for this week. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next week. Don't forget, you can subscribe to this channel. There's a button down there somewhere. And subscribe to the magazine and the HCB website too. And I'd like to hear from you if you've got any observations on these videos. It's always good to get some feedback. Thanks a lot. See you next week.